Hello, my name is Gregory, and I'm a student at Fanshawe College. This year, I am studying 3D animation and character design. Course name ANC1. This marks my 5th year of school, my 4th program, BRT, radio broadcasting, and filmmaking, I don't know, AFM, that's BRT is a 2-year undergrad program. Then I took AFM, Advanced Filmmaking, which is a 1-year postgrad. Then I took AFM, which is a 1-year postgrad. After that, I took Visual Effects and Editing for Contemporary Media, VEE1, and now, cream of the crop, ANC1, 3D Animation and Character Design. This campus is pretty cool, the downtown campus. It's split between 2 buildings. One of the buildings worries about food and other things, like business, and then I'm in the building that worries about animation, acting. One thing I will say is that this school has a lot of stairs. You go one way, and then there's some stairs, then you go the other side, and there's some stairs. But on that same side, depending on how far in the building you are, there's some more stairs. It's a tall building. This campus, it's thin, but it's a tall building, my goodness. I think main campus is like 4 floors. Might be wrong on that. And this one's like 5 floors. Might be wrong on that too, but it's tall. It's got a nice view, I'd say. Yeah. They have these nice chairs all over the place and couches, but I've never really used them. You got the time for that. Go to class, do the class, finish the class, then I leave. Or I stick around and do homework, then I leave. Another reason why I mainly came here was to be able to use the motion capture studio. There's a specific film I wanted to make, and it was so cool. I could tell you all about it in a moment when I get into the mocap studio. And this year, the whole reason I went to school, I finally got a chance to get working at the mocap studio. The equipment here is baller as hell, so the way that it works is that there's, 24 cameras around the room, and each of them record at 120 hertz, so 120 frames per second, which is roughly less than 5 times what a regular camera, 24 frames per second records. And then you could take that data and then put that in whatever 3D animation software you're using, in this case Maya, that's one that we were taught. And then that gives you a base skeleton, you add a rig or a skin to that, and then boom, there's the magic. It's pretty much done for you. Of course you have to adjust a few things, make it look a bit fancy, because it might not translate perfectly one-to-one, but in the end, it's such an amazing creative endeavor. It's a new tool set that I could never possibly have imagined how awesome this could be before even going in. I already knew how cool it was. The trickiest part about mocap is probably when you've done a whole day of shooting and you're sweaty and rancid and you gotta take everything off. It's the worst, but it's also the best. Oh God, get it off me. Get it off me. I can taste the sweat in my mouth. Yeah, I could say I fulfilled my destiny this year by doing motion capture work here in the motion capture studio. Yes. Part of the reason why I'm taking school again is to get that cheap Fanshawe massage for $8. So, let me tell you the story. 2 years ago, during my AFM course load, I was walking with one of my homies who was part of the VFX program at the time of, and she was telling me, hey, I'm gonna go to the A building and get a cheap $8 massage. And I was like, cheap $8 massage? And she was like, yeah, cheap $8 massage. If you're a Fanshawe student, they'll give you a cheap price for an $8 massage. I was like, holy shit, that sounds great. I never got around to do it. I gotta get me that massage. Oh man, I really need that massage. I need me that massage. So I finally went, and I went to the counter, and I was like, yo, give me that cheap $8 massage. And the lady was like, oh, sorry, it's no longer a cheap $8 massage. Now it's a $35 massage. That's ridiculous. I still tried and went, and I got it. It was so good, so good. It was worth the wait. Yeah, the finals are coming along. It's kind of stressful. I've been working on retopping my creature that you designed from the beginning of the semester, I've been retopping my creature that we've been working on since the beginning of the school year. And retopping is essentially giving your model a new skin. You're creating another skin layer in which you're creating essentially like a lower polygon version of your model so that it's less of a taxing endeavor for the computer. That looks good. Yeah, look at that. This year, all my homies left. They left the city. They left me all alone. Made me sad. But I made some cool friends here, and that wasn't that sad.
Man, you know you're doing it wrong.
What?
Man, you suck.
Shit!
It sucks. It's terrible. Cry some more.
I spent 4 days on doing one version of retopping, and then it turns out I got it wrong. So I had to spend another 3 days to do it again. But this time I got it right, but holy crap, that set me back so far. Oh my god, look, there's ads. There's ads. Wow, Fanshawe technology. What the fuck else am I supposed to say? I'll think about it. Unlike main campus, which you have to go so far to even find like a pizza shop, downtown campus has a Dollarama next door, and oh, that shit is so goated. I go there almost every day to buy a few snacks here and there.
Thank you, I appreciate that for waiting.
Of course.
Probably spent $1,000 there if I'm being honest. I have to figure out something. I can't keep going to school. This is too much. I don't know if I can go for a 6th year. I tried going again, but I waited too long. I waited until pretty much finals were happening to kind of consider it. But then because it was finals, I was too busy crunching on the finals. And then I finally got to the massage parlor and it was closed. It was very sad, very depressing, dark time for this young boy. I really wanted that massage, but it's not like I made a big deal out of it or anything. It's just something I really wanted.
Fuck. God. This sucks.
So it's final season this time of year, and man, it's been hard pressed at work. Coming here when I have classes, and then on days I don't have classes, I come here so I could complete more work. And then when I have work, I don't come. But then when I don't have work, I come here to do more work. It's stressful, but we manage.